Welcome back. So glad that you joined me today. No matter what's going on in life, each one of us has that specific area where we know that we can go for peace. Maybe it's something that you're thinking about right now, whether it's in the mountains and at the beach or foothills, or for some of us, maybe it's in a restaurant, or for others, maybe it's in the midst of a crowded city and a big group of people. Each one of us knows where we need to go to find the peace that we're needing at this moment. Or do we really? So often we say that we know where we need to go, but we're really not going to the right pit or the right place for the peace that we're needing right now. By this time you probably noticed that it's just a voice, not me fully this morning. And maybe that's what we need every now and then, is we need less distraction and sometimes just listening to a voice to remind us of what's really going on and where our peace is really coming from. No matter where we look in the Bible, we're continually reminded that our peace comes from Jesus alone, and that there's nowhere else that we can find that but in Him. Too often we'd rather go here or go there or go somewhere else than to actually stop and say, Lord, I need the peace, that peace that passes all understanding, that's only found in you. All that takes is literally a microsecond to stop and ask for that. But even more, here's what we need to remember. As we're asking for that, don't just stop. Don't just say, well, that's enough. We need to go one step farther and say, I believe, but I need help in where I'm doubting. I need help in my unbelief. We see that even in the scriptures. Jesus continually coming back teaching us that. But here's where we need this continual encouragement and reminder. This is this reminder. This reminder is found in 2 Thessalonians chapter 3 and verse 16. And it says this: Now may the Lord of peace himself continually grant you peace in every circumstance. The Lord be with you all. Now, did you hear that part? Grant you peace in every circumstance. When we remember that God is in control and we're asking Him for peace, He's not just covering us in one area, He's covering us in all areas. But even in this, we need to remember that when we're asking God for peace, we need to make sure that we're letting Him have full control of everything so that He's able to blanket us with that peace. Even as Paul talks about learning to be content in all areas. It's not something that's easy, it's not something that comes natural, but it is something that comes because of what God promises. As we continue through this day and as we're looking towards the future and what God has in this moment in time, let's remember to continue to ask for that peace, to continue to share that good news, to share that peace with others, so that we're able, as a greater family of faith, to go forward in what God continues to call us to, and to walk in that concept of peace. Thank you again for joining me today. Look forward to seeing you next time as we continue to study God's Word together.